Hello everyone, Josh here with Texas, bringing you another Black Clover mobile update. And now it's been a minute since we've been here on the main channel. We have been covering the game, obviously, on our second channel, Axis Media. Definitely go check it out if you are a gacha gaming fan. We cover a lot and lots of gacha related news and stuff like that over there. You can find a link for that in the description below, as well as the pinned comment. But back on today's video, we have a letter from Garena. And now this is going to be concerning the actual global release of the game and the soft launch that's going to be coming before then. We knew that the soft launch was going to be coming for Canada, but we didn't know what the actual specified date would be. Now we do, because of their official Twitter a couple hours ago. They posted this and they confirmed that the soft launch for Canada will now be 8/17. So literally just in a couple days time from now, which is very, very exciting. So if you have been waiting to play this game in English, you will now finally have your opportunity to do so. Now we're going to go over all the information that they have here. They have an FAQ as well, talking a little bit more about the server itself for the soft launch and what will happen to it when global drops, etc., etc. So let's go through these letters real quick. Dear Magic Knights, this is the Black Clover M operations team. We hope this letter finds you well. First and foremost, we want to extend our sincerest gratitude for your support and enthusiasm so far. We're happy to announce that the soft launch is just around the corner, scheduled to commence on August 17th. During the soft launch, we will gather Magic Knight's feedback and experiences to better optimize the game. If the soft launch version is well received, we plan to launch global as soon as possible. So that means global could be dropping literally within the next few weeks, if everything goes well on the soft launch. Currently, we are working closely with the game developer to ensure that the global version delivers the best possible experience. We hear your concerns and understand the importance of optimizing the game for all our players. Please rest assured that your voices are heard as we take your feedback seriously. We will implement critical adjustments during the soft launch to enhance gameplay. First, we will reduce the early level difficulty to make sure that all Magic Knights can enjoy a smoother experience. Okay? Additionally, we will understand that the need to strike a balance between challenge and enjoyment. To this end, we will introduce a grinding reduction system through the 3x consumption, 3x production mechanism. Now, they did just release this on JP in Korea. I saw it's a very nice quality of life. Really helps kind of mitigate how much, of that repetitive content that you have to do. That way, it can allow you to focus on other more interesting content, which is very nice. We closely discussed this function with the developer, and this new feature was just applied to the JPKR version in the last update. The grinding reduction system means you will spend less time on repetitive tasks while receiving more rewards, allowing you time to enjoy other diverse content within the game. We are deeply grateful for your patience and support as we work to make the game the best it can be. Your passion drives us forward, and we are committed to ensuring that the game's final version will be an experience you'll cherish. Once again, thank you, Magic Knights, for joining us in this journey. Please stay tuned to our community, and we will keep you updated on the latest information about the global release after the soft launch. All right, now let's get into the FAQs here. Will the Canada soft launch account be reset as a new account after the global release? All progress during the Canada soft launch will be kept if the players bind their accounts to third-party platforms such as Google, Apple, or Facebook accounts. Since the Canada soft launch version will eventually be combined with the global version and appear as one of the servers of the global version to save your progress during the soft launch, CA players will need to bind their accounts to the aforementioned third-party platforms. Now, this is the part that's coming up right now that I'm not really a big fan of, and that is they're going to be separating global into multiple servers, which is fine, but separating the NA server and the EU server, I always kind of hated that, because it's like a lot of us have friends that are overseas, right? That play in EU, we play in NA, etc., especially within a YouTuber's community. So maybe this is more of just a YouTuber problem, I suppose, or anybody who, is part of a big community. It kind of sucks that, if we're in NA, we can't play with our friends in the EU. Like, that's the only part I really don't like about this setup. But outside of that, I guess it makes a lot of sense, and it also gives us a lot more insight into where the Canadian servers are going to end up when global does drop. So there will be multiple servers in global, such as NA, EU, Latin America, etc. As mentioned, the the Canada soft launch version will be merged with the global version as one of the servers among those present after global release. So if Canada is being merged into one of the, already mentioned servers, it's probably most likely going to be added to the NA server because obviously Canada is part of North America. So that means if you are in the United States and you want to play the game and get a head start, you might want to consider playing the Canadian version of the game as soon as it comes out on the 17th. Via areas like TapTap or APK Pure or any of those other APK websites that you use, because those should all be available very soon after this game goes live in Canada for the soft launch. So if you are wanting to try and get like a head start perhaps, and you live in the NA, United States for example, then you might want to try and jump on this soft launch, because again, it's probably going to be a head start for you because they're not getting wiped, and they already said that the Canada soft launch is going to be merged into one of the, existing servers when global drops. And I'm seeing NA listed there, connect the dots, right? So there's that. All different global servers will be in sync in terms of content, but players in different servers will not be able to interact with those in another. That's the part that sucks. For like, if there's like any kind of guilds or friends or anything like that, you're not going to be able to do that, unfortunately, because it does not seem that it's going to be cross-server for like arena or guilds or anything like that. At least it's not specified here. I mean, it literally just says you will not be able to interact with them. So that's a bit disappointing. Hopefully maybe they fix that later on, because again, that does suck for mostly, in my case, not being able to play with players from the EU when I'm in NA. So anyways, moving on. FAQ, here we go. Let's keep it going. When will the global version be released? We understand the eager anticipation for the global release date. We plan to have the soft launch on August 17th, 2023. And during the soft launch, we will gather Magic Knight's feedback and experiences to better optimize the game. If the soft launch version is well received, we plan to launch global as soon as possible. We will keep you updated on the latest information about the global release after soft launch. Did they just copy and paste that from earlier on? I'm pretty sure they did. Wait a minute. Yeah, they took it from the actual, the little letter here. That's funny. Anyway, how can the game's difficulty be adjusted and the degree of game grinding be reduced? Adjust difficulty of levels. We have reviewed and adjusted the difficulty levels in the early stages of the game. This ensures that players can progress through the levels more smoothly and enjoy a sense of accomplishment without facing overly challenging obstacles. Reduce the grind in the game. We have introduced a grinding reduction system through the 3x consumption, 3x production mechanism. The grinding reduction system means you will spend less time on repetitive tasks while receiving more rewards, allowing you time to enjoy other diverse content within it. I feel like this whole page here, question 3 and 4, could have just been completely ignored because they already covered all that already in the letter. But anyway, that is the latest information that we have at this time concerning the actual Canadian, I keep saying Canadian, Canada soft launch and eventual global launch. So that is the news that we have right now on all of that. Again, if you are in the United States of America and you plan to play global on the NA server, it might be in your best interest to at least play on the Canada soft launch, because based on what I'm reading here, it looks like seemingly, I don't have 100% confirmation, but it looks like the Canada soft launch is going to be merged into the NA server. It only makes sense logistically. So we'll have to see, obviously, but that definitely seems what, that's what they're telling us here. So if you live in the United States, or you plan to play in the NA server anyway, even if you live overseas, then you might want to definitely jump on board on this soft launch just so you can get a head start, because it seems like that's what they're planning to do. But anyways, that's it for me. Don't forget to like, subscribe, check notifications, join us in the Discord in the description below. Of course, also follow us on Twitter at Exis Media. And if you guys and gals have anything to add to the discussion here, are you hyped for the game and all that other good stuff, let me know all that and more in a comment section below. I'm going to get out of here. Until next time, peace.